Next on America Now. Do you really know how low your spouse would go during a bitter breakup?
One of the ways that people try to entrap spouses is to hire what's called a decoy investigator.
How to protect yourself from a dirty divorce.
Hi everybody, it's really nice to have you here. I'm Lezza Gibbons.
And I'm Bill Rancic. Welcome to America Now. If your marriage is having trouble, here's a number that will blow your mind. On average, the total cost of a divorce can run up to $20,000 per person. And you thought weddings were expensive.
Per person. But why? Divorce can be a dirty business, with spouses using underhanded tricks and tactics against each other, and unscrupulous lawyers at the ready to run up the bills. Here's what you need to know to protect yourself during a divorce.
It's an all too familiar scene. Spouses and their attorneys facing off in a hostile divorce.
You better control him.
And if anyone knows how nasty a divorce can get, it's a private eye like Bruce Robertson.
Well, private investigators give divorce attorneys the ammunition they use when they prosecute a divorce. It can be doing financial investigations and, of course, marital fidelity investigations as well.
Bruce says it's common for divorce PIs to use all sorts of modern technology to dig up dirt, from tiny spy cameras to GPS tracking devices. But the dirtiest divorce trick is very old school. It's called the sexy decoy.
Usually it's a woman, an attractive woman, that will be set up in a situation to meet the subject and see if they're willing to engage in any, let's say, immoral or illicit activity with them. Hiring a decoy, to me, kind of smells of entrapment.
Bruce says he would never employ such a deceptive tactic, but he warns others do. Here's how to spot a sexy decoy. Is the person encouraging you to drink? Is the person coming on too strong? Do they seem to know a little too much about you? If so, you'd be smart to walk away. An even more common dirty divorce trick is when an unethical spouse hides assets that belong to both parties and should be divided equally.
The investigator will conduct an asset investigation to find out if they have property that they're not divulging, if they have businesses that they're involved in that they're not disclosing to the other side, and this is a very common request in divorce investigations.
But protecting yourself in a divorce is not only about investigation. Divorce attorney Stacy Philips, who wrote a book on the topic, says the first step is finding the right lawyer.
When you're headed for a divorce and you're looking for an attorney, you need to think about the type of attorney that will best represent who you are, including making up for your weaknesses, and who will be able to work either cooperatively or as a bulldog against the other side.
Excuse me, but you can talk to my attorney.
Stacy says another protection is having a thick skin, knowing the other side might not play fair.
Sometimes people are really good liars, or they are really good at manipulating a situation. I expect my clients to wear the white hat, as hard as it is to keep it clean.
In the end, Stacy and Bruce both agree, when it comes to divorce, you should always remember, the best defense is having a fair yet strong offense.